And now, Freelance Heroism presents Return to Ravenloft.
Hey everybody, welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we get started, we just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates to the Patreon, in particular those who donate at the producer tier.
Mhm.
Rachel, would you like to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Crispy, Nate, Breakmeister, and Rebecca. Thank you so much, everyone.
You help us make a better show for everyone, and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you.
Thank you,
Rachel,
Dees.
you went to Walmart.
I did.
You never go to... Oh, go ahead. Oh, we're ready to run at this intro.
I normally never go to Walmart.
Uh-huh.
But I needed a variety of things that you can't just get at the grocery store. And I also am trying to, as per our previous intro where I talked about how I'm trying to get a house.
Yeah.
I think the house that we talked about last week did not work out.
No, it was bad look.
But in the spirit of, I'm still looking for a house and stuff, I'm trying to save money wherever I can right now. I think I'm pretty frugal, but, there's more that I could do. So,
You frugal, baby.
I went to Walmart, and it was an experience.
Well, you went on the weekend. First
I
off,
did go on the
rookie
weekend.
Rookie move.
I've been so busy this week. But I had to get some stuff because in a few days I'm getting 2 wisdom teeth removed.
Mhm.
So I needed to get
Which ones?
very soft, mushy food. Bottom 2.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I need some mushy food, and I wanted to get extra gauze and some like painkillers and ice packs. So
Right.
I also need jeans. I just desperately need a new pair of jeans. So I went to Walmart. The parking lot was so full. I had to park like in the back, like in the very back of the parking lot.
What time did you get there?
I got there, I want to say like 11:30.
Oh, God.
I
You
did.
could not have picked a worse time.
I had to drive through the bad side of town, so it was past the farmer's market,
Right.
near the
The
Barnes and
bad-
Noble.
The bad side of Maine.
The bad side of Maine. So I get there. Everyone in Maine is at this Walmart.
Yeah.
It's so busy. So I go, even though I need things that are not groceries, I decide in my infinite wisdom to get groceries first.
Mhm.
Also, there were just some very strange looking,
Folks?
both customers and employees
Uh-huh.
there. And everyone was moving so slow in the aisles.
Mm-hmm.
And because I don't normally shop at Walmart, I didn't know where anything was. So I was also moving slow through the
They
aisles.
generally have signs that tell you kind of what aisles are.
Yeah, but I'm used to things being grouped in certain ways. So when I couldn't find stuff, it was like I went through some of the same aisles several times trying to find like very simple things. But after I got all my groceries, which took such a long time, I couldn't find like the Worcestershire sauce.
Go, say it again.
Worcestershire sauce.
Say it again. One more go. We'll give it a third pass.
Oh, Worcestershire.
Not getting any closer. All right, we're moving on.
You know what I mean. It took me a while to find that. It took me a while to find my veggie meat.
Mm-hmm.
There was just a lot of stuff I had trouble finding. Then I had to get like some first aid basic stuff, which is in a different area of Walmart.
Yeah, they don't keep it next to the veggie meat. Go figure.
It took me a long time to find the ice packs.
It's probably in the refrigerated section.
They were in like a weird little corner.
Oh, the medical.
Yeah,
stuff,
like in the medical stuff. So after I got all of that, then I decided to go get my pants. I saw a sign that just said denim, and then it pointed to a section in the clothing area. And then when I got there, all the secondary signs were like men's jeans.
Yeah, you're on
Um,
the men's section. There's
but
a
I
female section on the other side.
I didn't see where the denim that women are allowed to wear, so I figured I would just
Allowed to
like
wear?
go for I would just go
Okay.
for I would just go for some of these man jeans instead.
Uh-huh.
Which the sizing is different.
Yeah.
Like women's pants, you just get like a single number.
Yeah.
Men, I don't know, I have to do some sort of math to
There's
find
no
out what kind
math.
of jeans they
One's
wear.
length, one's width. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know which is which. So,
Well, the
um,
first number is width. Second number is length.
the entire time I was trying to find a pair of jeans, I could hear these two women standing at the dressing room and they couldn't get in. It was locked. And they kept stopping employees and saying, "Hey, can you let us in?" And the employees kept saying, "I don't have the key to this place. Sorry, I can't tell anyone to come let you in because my radio is tuned to a different frequency."
Oh.
And so finally, like somebody comes and unlocks the dressing room for them to change, and that employee's like, "I have to stand here the entire time that you guys are changing."
Right.
So, at that point, I have a cart full of groceries. I have a pair of jeans that I've held up to my body, and I'm like, these probably fit. And I don't want to, don't want to do the dressing room thing. So, I'm fully confident that I've picked the correct pair of jeans.
Yeah.
I then wait in line to get checked out for like 30 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Eventually, the couple in front of me are doing the checkout thing. They get halfway through their conveyor belt of groceries, and then they want to pay with a check. And they keep waving the check and handing it back and forth to the register person, who then at some point just leaves with the check and is gone for several minutes. And then he comes back, and two different managers have to come and help resolve this check issue. It
Were they
apparently
older or were they young people?
The couple was young. The kid at the cash register was very young. One of the managers he got looked like she was about 8,000 years old. Um, at some point, the check thing gets resolved, and the managers leave. And then the kid behind the cash register hands the check back to the woman, and she goes, "No, you have to keep that."
Well,
So then-
okay. There's a lot going on here. I want to go through all of it, but I want you to finish your story. Okay.
Okay, so then they check out the other half of their groceries, and the woman has, it wasn't a credit card. It looked like maybe it was like a gift card or some other, I don't know, some kind of card that did not appear to be like a credit or debit card. And she swipes it, and then the thing comes up and it says card type not allowed. And she keeps trying to swipe it, and it keeps saying card type not allowed. And then the kid behind the register swipes it, and he looks confused, and he hands it back to her, and she swipes it, card type not allowed. And then he walks around to the front, and he swipes it for her, and it continues to say card type not allowed.
Yeah.
And so eventually, like, they just have to pay with a different credit card, but they spend, no joke, like 5 minutes trying to get whatever this card was to pay, and it does not work, and the woman is clearly unhappy about it. And the entire time this is happening, there is a very old man who has about 8 tubs of beer cheese in his cart, who keeps, like, from the cheap seats commenting on why is this taking so long. And so finally, like, I get all my stuff checked out. I walk all the way across the parking lot to like pack up my stuff. I drive home, put my groceries away. The pants do not fit, so I have to go back to Walmart tomorrow. And it was a lot. I saw 2 people wearing animal ears and animal tails.
Right.
Just, one of them was an employee.
Oh. That's a different wrinkle.
Yeah. So it was like just sort of this perfect storm of the worst time to go to Walmart.
Yeah.
But this was the most like convenient time I could go.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my Walmart tale.
Okay. Well, here's a pro tip.
Okay.
One,
Mhm.
go on Wednesday or Tuesday if you can. Right?
Okay.
The restock days on Walmart generally are Tuesday,
Mm.
which means that if you go Tuesday later in the day or
Mhm.
like after work or Wednesday like during the day sometime,
Mhm.
that there will be no one there and they'll have all the new stuff that'll be put up.
Oh,
So
okay.
no worries there. That's
Mhm.
your first thing. Never go on the weekend. That's insanity. Why would you do that to yourself?
I
Yeah, just a rookie move.
Yeah.
Never go around noon.
Uh-huh.
Because
Okay.
why would you do the time where everyone goes?
Right.
Literally,
Yeah.
everybody's on the weekend at noon going. Just, I don't, that
Yeah.
was just a bad move. It's a bad decision right at the start.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. So then the next thing is at Walmart, you have a list, right, of things that you need when you go, right?
Yes.
You work
Yeah.
towards the freezers, but you go up and down the aisles with stuff that's not perishable first,
Mhm.
you know,
Uh-huh.
stuff in the boxes and whatever. So that way you have plenty of time to do that. And the later you go
Mhm.
in the day, where it's like towards nighttime, the
Yeah.
better.
Okay.
But like also early in the morning's real good too.
Okay.
Like as a person who's frequently shopped at a Walmart at like 3:30 in the AM on a Wednesday, it
Uh-huh.
is empty. It's like you're shopping in your own personal grocery store.
Okay.
It's kind of wonderful.
Yeah.
I will say Walmart has a lot of shitty business practices, right?
Yes. Yeah, I
They're
agree.
not a great company.
Yeah.
That
We're
being said,
Mhm.
I'm as poor or more poor than the people working there.
Yeah.
So, look, this is a survival type situation here,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
You know, if the world's in collapse and zombie apocalypse or whatever, I'm not gonna look at a store and be like, I'm not going there. That's the situation I face, right? I'm not a
Yeah.
super rich guy, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna get the cheapest version of things.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first,
Mhm.
go on the proper day, go at a reasonable time for you,
Okay.
a
All
time
right.
that's not literally where if you were to look on Google and it tells you how busy things are on the time, it would be the top of the red line. Just a hard mistake.
Right. So it's not Sunday at noon.
Sunday at noon would be like I don't even know how you got in the building, to be perfectly honest with you. Like the parking lot should have been
The,
trashed full.
the parking lot was full.
Yeah.
Also, I almost got hit leaving the parking lot because there was an old woman who was taking too long to turn right. So somebody behind her veered into the other
Yeah.
lane and like went diagonal across it, and I was trying to turn left into that lane at the time.
The parking lots in Walmarts are a suggestion. It's like a demolition derby. Yeah, you're supposed to kind of go clockwise, but nobody really gives a shit.
Yeah.
You know, or counterclockwise, but nobody gives a shit. So
Mhm.
anyway, you can already see, right? Clockwise, counterclockwise, whatever you feel like.
Right.
Also, there's a directional in each of the lanes, like between parking spots,
Mhm.
where you're supposed to go this way on it, and people go the opposite direction all the time. People drive across lanes.
Yeah.
I've seen a truck literally crash into the place where you put the carts back.
Oh my God.
What do you, hold on? What do you guys call them? Do you call them carts, buggies? What do you call them?
I call them carts.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Down here they call them buggies. It is super
Yeah.
fucking weird. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, just some basic stuff there.
Mhm.
Also, there's a women's section at Walmart. You could just go there. That's probably just because you're familiar with it. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
not saying you couldn't get guys' jeans, but you're just not familiar with the sizing, so you're
Mhm.
already at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Um,
I saw jeans and I was like, I don't want to be here any longer.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can figure this out.
yeah, you did a good job.
I did not do a good job.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
Hmm.
I think there's a lot of things you did wrong, but it's your
Yeah.
first attempt. So you know, it's like making pancakes. The first one's always fucked.
Hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
But you'll get there.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you.
Next time you go, don't go on the weekend. Go
Okay.
after work, maybe on like a Wednesday or something like that. It'll be much less crowded.
Okay.
Do self checkouts because they're faster.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's as fast as you are able to go, not as fast as some other person is.
Hmm.
If you have to go for small items, they have like an aisle that's only for like under, I think it's 14 items. So if you have
Okay.
less than 14 items, you can go through that. That line moves much faster. If you definitely want someone to check things out. If you're buying a bunch of vegetables, maybe do that because otherwise that menu thing sucks.
Yeah.
Um,
Although I not just at Walmart, but like at the grocery store, which all they're dealing with is groceries. I've like purchased vegetables and the cashier will look at it and be like, "What is this?" And
yeah.
I'll be like, "Broccoli?"
Wow. Wow, that's sort of an easy one. I think even
Yeah.
even the most basic of people could have gotten broccoli.
Yeah, or they'll look at it and be like, "What?" They'll be like, "Is this kale?" And I'll be like, "That's romaine. That's
The hot
romaine lettuce.
the hot pocket.
It's not kale."
Bring it up. It's a hot pocket. No, I think there were some rookie moves, but
Yeah.
you'll get better. You know,
Okay.
just takes
Thank
a
you.
little couple runs, you'll get there.
Mhm.
Also, the grocery aisle is pretty much like never get anything from the refrigeration section early.
Mhm.
Go through the regular box and cans and shit like that you need.
Okay.
Then go to the bread aisle because you're gonna want to buy like 8 boxes of cookies. That just happens, you know. It is what's what. Um, yeah. Then you go get the rest of the stuff, and then you go get your cold stuff, and
Okay.
then you head up to checkout.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's use this wisdom that I've imparted upon you.
All right.
Try not to pay attention to anybody at Walmart. You're there for you. You're not there to eyeball them.
Yeah.
Because there are gonna be people dressed like minotaurs and fucking people in like, you know what I mean? People fresh from the football game with body paint on, and there's always some women on those little rolly carts.
hmm
These like just mean looking. They're like all hunched over. They got like spines that are 90 degrees. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just dragging a kid by the one shoe they have remaining, like through the aisle.
hmm
Best just to keep your head down, get in, get out, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Okay.
It's an
Thank you.
experience,
Yeah.
but it is also way cheaper than a lot of other places. So,
hmm
and you don't have an Aldi's, so
Yeah.
Walmart is what you got.
Yeah.
Well, it was
Cool.
nice to hear your experience and be able to impart some wisdom to you.
Thank you.
If you have any shopping tips for Walmart, feel free to let us know. You can go ahead and leave it down in the comments.
hmm
That'd be cool. We'd appreciate that. We'll put together, maybe if we get enough comments, we'll put together like a little cheat sheet for Rachel. We'll go over it at the beginning of next intro, maybe.
Oh, okay. Thank
So
you.
let us know.
All right.
Ready
Well,
for this episode?
I am. Are you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Let's get them next week.
Well, this is Return to Ravenloft, Season 3, Episode 27, Grilled.
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 I know exactly what this one's about.
Yeah?
And let me tell you,
Uh-huh.
this is the membrane between reality and the game world that comes together for a brief moment where you
Uh-huh.
can take something from the game, use it in real life,
Wow.
and let me tell you,
Uh-huh.
you'll be better for it. Mayo, guys. That's the way to do it.
Mhm.
Don't use butter, use mayo.
Okay.
All right. All right, so wagon. We're gonna fast travel, press A.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hope that we
All right.
don't die of dysentery on the way.
We're gonna have to fjord this river. Actually, I can turn this off now, right? Jesus. I'm gonna
Yeah.
like in the back of the wagon be wiping my face down.
Gotta wipe the old off, huh?
Yeah. I got a prosthetic.
So, yeah, the wagon's traveling, the fog's cleaning, the sky's dark, but it's morning. So, a slight misty rain as you guys travel through.
Is it overcast here, like our original Barovia was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Heavily. The sun just doesn't seem like it can actually break through. They don't have
Nerd.
Chanticleer.
Murder road, take me home to the place where my grave belongs. Sweet Barovia, morning mama, take me home. I kill the goat.
All right. So, anything on the trip over?
Yes,
Uh,
well, no, go ahead.
Was gonna cast sending to Morden Kanan, right?
How are you gonna? I'm sitting here with my hands folded. How are you gonna do this?
I'm gonna say hi. My name's Adrie. You know our friend Victor.
No, I feel like
We
this is
are
not
on
great.
our way to come and say hello and check up on him.
We see you're leaving out a very important part of this. You want to use prestige to try to get us. You're gonna have to say my name at least 3 times in this opening message.
I
It's
only have
important that
25
they know that
words.
we're serious people, and I feel like you're giving the wrong impression by saying your name first.
But I'm
or
the
at
one
all.
sending the message.
That's true, but you know,
Yeah.
all the important people make their own phone calls. I mean,
I don't know what a
communications.
phone is.
I mean, communications.
Okay, well, if you can do better, why don't you send a sending?
Okay, well,
I'm gonna
you
look
do
at
it,
him.
but I'm just saying when he doesn't
No,
respond.
if you why don't you show me how to do it then?
Okay, and I'm going to be like, I'd like to connect you with our dear professional. We'd like to set up a meeting at some point in the near future. If you'd be interested, maybe in hearing the professional's offer, the professional would like you to contact him at your earliest convenience. The professional waits. The professional sees. Good night. Also, I'm Adrie.
So that was maximum 25 words, and you sent that.
No, I didn't send it. You're gonna.
Oh,
send
you
it.
didn't send it.
No.
Well, I want you to send it.
See, we all have jobs here. You're a
So why
bird.
don't
You
you
deliver
send
the
it?
messages. He's the captain. He pilots the
Well,
horse
no, I'm
boat.
just saying,
And
if you
I'm the
can do it better
professional.
than me,
I
why
do
don't
all
you
the
do
things
it?
that matter.
Why don't you do it then, though? If you can do it so much better than me.
You
Oh,
stared into a bowl for an hour and a half, and you want
And
everyone
I
to
learned
clap
a
for you.
lot from it. I learned.
Yeah, well, some of
a
us already
lot
know
from
things.
it.
We don't have to spend our day looking in the water and learning.
Oh, did you know that Morden Kanan was there?
No, I had you do that research for me, and then you told me.
I
about it.
didn't do that research for you. I did that because I was curious about it.
At some point, I steer the wagon slightly off the road such that it starts to hit a couple of rocks or slight small holes, like roots coming up out of the ground in an effort to either jostle the fuck out of them so they stop, or if I'm lucky, just throw one of them completely from the wagon.
You know what? That reminds me. Maybe we'll just drop your mom off somewhere. Oh wait, that lady that I found in the middle of the wilds and returned to you like I promised I would when we first met.
It's like it was like she was
no
a fucking
thank yous.
wallet lost and found somewhere.
No fucking thank yous.
I did thank you.
Oh, I'm asking for a message.
I did
Just
thank
asking
you.
for a message.
But I did thank you.
I had to
about
put
my
up
mom.
with your dad and his stupid jokes and his terrible.
You kidnapped my
instrumentals.
dad.
I didn't
You
kidnap him. He's dead in my
dad-napped.
office,
You
which means I
dad-napped my
retain
dad.
ownership of him.
you guys hear twigs break in the distance.
Do we? Or are
You do.
Really? Okay.
We're gonna. Okay, hold on. We're stopping. I'm gonna hop out, roll out of the wagon, like do a forward roll out of the back. And then, like in the middle of the conversation. Hold on.
Well, he got
It's
one of
just
them out of the wagon.
Mid-sentence, Kaeviir just throws himself out of the wagon.
Mission
Yeah,
accomplished.
I'm gonna cutting action dash around the front end of the wagon. I'm gonna do a quick perception check.
All right.
Nat 20.
You pick up 9 wolves have encircled around in the tree lines on both sides.
I'm gonna use my action to dash back. I'm going to whisper as I pass Rayne. I'm gonna be like wolves, and I'm going to kind of gesture in the direction, dash around back behind, and hop back into the wagon.
Werewolves.
You said wolves or werewolves?
You saw wolves for sure.
Okay.
And I'm asking you, werewolves.
Oh. I'm gonna say, Adrie,
Yes.
There's some wolves out there. They've surrounded the cart. We're their target. Just letting you know, be ready for an imminent attack. So maybe put the bowl of water away. And then I'm going to roll backwards out of the...
There's no water still in the pool.
One of them comes walking out of the tree line and begins walking like nonchalantly up to the wagon.
The wagon is stopped, or
That's up to you.
I hadn't stopped the wagon
Okay.
because no one said stop the wagon. I just had kept
Okay.
going along at a leisurely
That's
pace.
fine.
So
he's trying to keep pace with you then.
okay, so I noticed that there's a wolf now sort of running in parallel to us. Or
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Can I roll a stealth check?
What's up?
Can I roll a stealth check since I'm behind
Sure.
the wagon? I'm gonna lucky that.
How many luckies do you have?
3. This will be the third one.
Okay.
It's a 19 plus 16 plus 1, so 36.
Okay.
That's all my luckies, by the way.
All right. The wolf kind of reacts oddly and begins to kind of like drop its face and paws down and pop like it's trying to play with you.
Huh. Well, so it kind of like runs ahead and then kind of makes this play gesture, and then I just kind of keep speeding past it.
Okay. It kind of looks puzzled at you as you go past.
Wolf, not dog.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of lean back over to Adrian and like, check this wolf out over on the side. Wait, see, keep an eye on him for a second. He's doing something weird.
Okay. Okay, I'll go to that side of the cart and keep an eye on that wolf.
He begins to pick back up and try to keep pace with you guys again, and it's not a stalking pace. It's more of a kind of like a frolic pace. Like he does a couple of yips trying to get your attention.
Am I crazy, or is
someone's
like,
pet?
That doesn't look like normal wolf behavior to me. It looks more like a domesticated dog's behavior.
Does the wolf have a collar on or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Itchy will call out to the wolf and be like, "Hey, boy."
It yips back happily.
I'm gonna look behind us. Are there any other wolves following us?
They seem to be somewhat keeping pace in the tree line. About 4 on one side, 4 on the other.
Okay. Is this... Go ahead.
No, either this is really weird behavior, or these are some really, really sophisticated wolves.
Should we stop to see?
I mean, maybe.
You're the captain. You're the captain of this cart.
That is true. I'm confused. I'm gonna slow down. I'm not gonna stop, but I'm gonna bring the horse out of sort of a trot and just kind of bring him down to just a normal walk, and see what the wolf or wolves do in response to a slowing of speed.
He comes up like alongside and slows down with you. Kind of begins to pace back and forth around the back of it. Purposely keeping a distance from the horses.
Huh. Um, Adrie, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Take the reins for a second.
Okay.
Rains on the range.
She smacks it and the horses
No!
take off.
I fly into the back of the van.
For those of you listening, she made the like the image of her hands
Yeah.
like kicking the reins. So
I was like,
decided to
wait a
play with it
minute.
for a minute.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm gonna switch places with her out of the front of the wagon. I'm gonna go into the back of the wagon. I'm gonna move to the back and I'm gonna look at where the wolf is pacing. As I kind of approach the back, do I see his behavior change, or is he still just kind of doing his little walk?
He's
and
still kind of do
weave?
his little frolic walk and weave. It's like he's happy to see you.
So being a recovered lycanthrope, or could I tell if this is actually a wolf or something a little more than a wolf?
I'll give you that if you want to insight or do something to. I'll give you advantage on the insight to tell if it's acting animalistic or if it seems there's
I'm
more to it.
Yeah, I mean my insight's +0, so thank God for
What-
advantage.
What about your medicine? What's your medicine?
Also 0.
Nature.
0. Big old just zeros. If it ain't physical, I ain't doing it. All right, that's just the way it works. Let's see. The first insight check was a 14 and a 12, so 14 is the best I can do.
Okay. It definitely seems that there's more going on than just a normal animal.
Interesting.
He the wolf doesn't seem like it actually has a fear of the horses. It's like it's purposely trying not to spook the horses. There's an intelligence to it more so.
Adrie,
Yeah.
stop the wagon.
Okay.
As the wagon comes to a stop, I'll kind of hang my legs over, and I'll sit there and see what the wolf does.
It comes up and begins to sniff your feet.
Okay, I'm
Sniffs you.
I'm not making any movements. I'm not trying to touch the wolf. I'm just letting him do his thing.
And then he begins to shift. And Nick begins to crack his neck and move as the fur slips off. I thought you guys would never stop.
Takes one to know one. Hey,
Nick.
I look
so glad to
around.
see you guys.
I look around like, where's Kaeviir?
I don't know. I think he rolled off, and I hope to God he's not stabbing me right now.
We pan the camera slightly and Kaeviir's not.
He just kind of slowly just puts nothing happening here. Just gonna put it
You
back.
didn't know
in the
those other
sheet.
wolves, did you?
Oh,
He
no.
nods. He's like, he looks. Hold on. He looks at the trees. Peace. You may go. And they depart. Ooh. Interesting times. Those were Strahd's.
Oh.
I gotta talk to Victor. Strahd's not dead.
Yeah, that's what we've heard.
The wolves still have a link to him, but everything we're hearing that's coming propaganda wise is that the Dark Adrie killed Strahd and she's now ruling Barovia. But it's like, I don't know. It's weird. We're trying to figure out something with the Dark Powers. It's like they brought her back, but they didn't give her full Dark Lordship. I'm not sure if she just didn't kill Strahd all the way, or she didn't do the ritual, or
Strahd
she doesn't
can't
know
be
the
killed.
ritual.
Not all the way.
Well, Victor had a hypothesis about that. He said,
Hey, do we like
"You
this?
scared me, Mr. Kaeviir. You've been kind of quiet back there."
Well, we didn't really know who you were.
Eh,
This is
Yeah.
new.
Yeah.
Oh, I can shape into animals.
Hmm.
No, it makes it easier to get around out here. No, nobody questions a wolf running through Barovia.
Got a
Like,
point.
okay. Literally coming to question a wolf. Tie him to a fucking chair. We have wheels on the side of this wagon. I will tie you to. That seems to be the go.
How have you guys been?
Uh, it's been rough. We're able to kill most of the
Sight.
dark Mr. Kaeviir's guys. We were able to take out most of them. He escaped with a Ludo. Not sure this Ludo. We've seen him before. We fought him before, but
Did he have one hand?
no. It's not the one from here. He's from a different world.
There's a third Ludo.
Oh man,
Yeah,
there's all
this
kinds
one-
of Ludo variants running around now.
Kaevir's shoulders just fall like lifeless, and his bow just like hangs.
But we faced off against the sheriff of Barovia. Almost killed him, but Adrie showed up. We had a retreat.
Oh.
Technically, she doesn't know we're here. So no, but Victor. I mean, not sorry, Nyx.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she doesn't know we're actually here. She thinks we're Kaeviir. And Victor thought it'd be funny to have Rayne dress up as
A
10,
cupbearer?
11, no, 12.
Oh.
So Rayne's been running around as 12, and Victor's been running around as Kaeviir. And it seems to have thrown her off majorly.
Well, she is Adrie, so she's probably not very observant.
That's not true.
But she doesn't actually know or we don't think she knows there's a second Victor here.
Well, we're on our way to meet up with them.
Which them?
Victor and Rayne.
Oh. You talked to him?
No, I saw them, and then Adrie will hold up the now empty bowl.
Oh, you scried.
Mhm.
Oh. Cool.
She also
Now,
read that.
Rayne's, she had a mission, and then Victor said he had one too, but he wouldn't tell me what it was.
Mhm.
Rayne said he had to do something like some kind of recon or something.
Well, I think I know where he's at.
Oh, I mean, we're hiding in this Silver Dragon mansion.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Yeah, we figured she wouldn't chase us when there's a spirit of a silver dragon still floating in the place.
Oh. Okay.
That's good information to know for the future, I think.
Mm-hmm. We're trying to figure out places she wouldn't go or wouldn't think to look for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she sacked Valiki.
Why?
Victor went there.
Oh.
He's a little nostalgic about the place.
All of it.
But yeah, no, then the sheriff showed up and fuck that guy.
Who's the sheriff?
The sheriff of Barovia?
Yeah.
Dude, he's like some 6-foot tall behemoth in freaking plate armor. Guy's like a butcher of worlds. Like, dude, he just Strahd's enforcer.
I'm gonna
They
look
look
at
like.
Kaeviir.
Well, here he is. I don't remember him being at home, but here, I don't know where this guy came from.
Okay.
But dude, she has a death knight on her side. Um, Name Azrael ring a bell?
Who?
Azrael?
Azrael. Yeah, he's like a walking mode of death.
He's is he is he
I don't
undead?
yeah, I don't know who he was back I don't know who he was back in the day, but he's a death knight now.
Are Death
She turned
Knights?
him.
Oh.
He's
Oh
undead. Yeah,
no.
he can't be controlled. Victor tried. Victor tried turning the whole thing on her. He almost did. He almost blew his cover.
Okay.
He had a fake losing control of him, so they didn't think it was him.
Hmm.
I hate to cut this short, but we should probably finish this conversation in a place with walls instead of
Okay.
out here on the open road
No,
in wolf
100%, dude.
country.
The hags are out. We definitely need to go. The hags are out.
All right.
There are
Don't
hags.
have to tell me twice. I'm making my
Yeah,
way back
no,
up to the front.
there's a dusk hag nearby with about 3 trolls.
Oh.
Well, we should get moving.
Yeah. All aboard that's going aboard.
All
He
right.
hops up. Oh, you got it. Actually, I'm gonna go back to Wolf. I'm gonna scout ahead. Just keep on the road. I'll bounce back if something pops up on the road ahead.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Be careful.
He shifts back to a wolf and then
Be-
darts
be-
ahead.
Be careful, Victor. I mean, Nick. I'm just kidding. Kidding. I didn't say that.
All right. I'll giddy up and start making our way.
Do
Yeah.
we
So
have a piano on the back of this wagon?
a couple hours pass. You guys,
I was gonna
with
sending Mordenkainen. All
sorry,
right. Hello, Archmage Mordenkainen.
Are
I'm
you saying this out
Adrie.
loud? Are you saying this out loud?
Let's see. The components are there's a verbal component
Yeah, I bet there is.
to this spell.
I hope it's a guy in the background yelling, "Fuck!"
I just wish sending spells were sent like telegrams. It's like, hello, my name is Adrie. Stop.
Stop.
And-
You
All
know
the ships
our
at
friend
sea.
Victor.
Yeah.
Stop.
Newsreel right now.
and unfortunately, the word "stop" counts towards your 25.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So say hi, Archmage Mordenkainen. I'm Adrie. With the professional. Oh, look at Kaeviir. And Ray.
With the professional, like lemon chicken with rice. Fucked up.
You know our friend Victor. We're coming to check on him. You're
Can't hear you.
muted.
a portal opens in front of the wagon, and out steps a wizard in robes. Bald. You recognize him from the thing.
Oh, look at Kaeviir like, that's the guy I saw.
I will stop the horse so that I don't run him over.
Adrie, I presume.
Yes. Hi, Mr. Mordenkainen, Archmage Mordenkainen.
Archmage is fun.
Okay.
Arch Lord of God and all creation. Thank you.
Like, that wagon's kind of shitty.
Thank you. It's a loner.
Looks around. The wolf comes back. He mentioned you might be in a wolf's form. So you're friends of the boy.
Yes.
Teacher.
Acquaintance.
Okay. He's sleeping. He did something extremely stupid.
That
I
sounds
highly
like him.
respect it.
I
I'm
do
alive
not.
because of it. But I'm still trying to decide if he knew he'd survive it or if he hoped he'd survive it.
Knowing him, it's the latter.
Yeah. I've seen his books. I found his spell book. It's not bad. I'm starting to figure out where he got some of them because some of them from my personal collection that were stolen, but here no there. I'm Mordekainen. Well met. Are you friend or foes of Strahd?
You'll have to be more specific.
The Dark Lord that tries to rule this place with an iron fist.
You'll have to be more specific.
You know
There's
more than
a-
one Strahd.
I do, unfortunately.
That sounds like a very intense situation.
It's complicated. A lot of moving pieces.
For the
This
record,
isn't a
this is
safe
my
place to-
first Strahd.
Oh,
We'll get him caught up.
all right. This isn't a safe place to discuss. I got Victor to wake up enough to vouch for the three of you. Then he passed back out. If you'd like to step through the portal, it'd be a lot quicker.
Will the wagon fit? Out of curiosity.
He moves his hand and opens his palm, and the portal opens larger.
I would like to insight him.
This guy is level 20 as fuck.
Doesn't mean I can't insight him.
This guy, I'm just saying, this guy's got artifacts that'll turn your butthole into a fucking black hole. He doesn't give a shit about your insight.
22.
As far as you can tell, he's being honest, but you also can tell he just doesn't care.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk through the portal.
All right.
I'll drive the-
there is no ill intent in what you're inciting.
Yeah.
If there were, he would just destroy us. Like the guy is like filthily strong.
He's like, you really want to take the wagon?
It's not mine. I try to pay my debts.
That's why I'm doing this. All right. Least I can do. Victor brought me back from dead.
Hmm.
So,
Thank you.
mhm.
I'll drive the wagon.
You got to shift from the wolf, dude. If I get fleas, I'm going to nuke you. Victor shifts back. I'm not. Nick shifts back.
I feel so bad for Nick.
Oh.
I do too.
Hashtag
Oh.
sad boy Nick.
Okay. So, you all go through.
Can we make a concerted effort to make Nick cooler, please?
Yeah.
Yes.
we gotta
I
try.
just-
We gotta work on this kid.
I want to posit that as the wagon kind of disappears into it, there's a pan shot on the back of it, a close up, and I've affixed a bumper sticker that says "My other ride is a floating boat." You know, I just want to
Just
want to put
cross
that
that
out
and
there.
has shift written under it.
So, as you guys exit the portal, you literally ride the cart into the main entrance, or the foyer that you saw in your vision.
Oops.
He's like, place is trashed anyway.
I'll just park my horse over here in the closet if you don't mind. Then
He's like, your odds. He goes to the mansion and opens the door. This way. Food and refreshments, better than anything you've ever tasted here.
Thank you.
I hope you won't take this as any disregard, but as a general rule, don't eat with people we just met. I'm gonna look at them. Their plate's full. I'm like,
Walks in. I guarantee it tastes better than Madame Eva's stew.
You know Madame Eva?
You don't enter Barovia without knowing Madame Eva.
I entered Barovia and I don't know Madame Eva.
Her magic's interesting, and her power to tell the future is insanely accurate.
Huh.
Respect. So, close the door behind you.
Okay.
It's a full mansion inside. You know, foyer, dinner table in the next room, rooms to the side, stairs.
This is really fancy.
But he said it was a mess, didn't he?
No, the outside,
Okay, gotcha.
yeah, he's using a magical mansion,
Okay, I understood.
Mordenkainen's, um, fuck, what's it called?
The Marvelous Mansion.
Yeah. He's like, Victor's in one of the rooms upstairs. Second one on the right.
Okay. I'm gonna go see Victor.
He sits down. I think somebody has a story to tell.
Yeah. Rayne, if you want to get caught up, this would be a good time.
Yeah, probably. Seems like a good time.
How far back? How far back would you like to go?
Until it makes sense.
I'm gonna think for a minute. Like, how about we just start with Barovia?
All right.
I'll shave a couple thousand years off the story. Like, I first got here with my assistant Ragnick on a mission to take some vengeance, the light vengeance sort. We got here, we met this cleric. That's our friend Ducky or Adrie. We've had friends come and go. This is our new guy. In the interim between getting this new guy on board, we killed the Dark Lord Strahd, saving Barovia from eternal darkness. But that seemed to have had some sort of wicked effects. I was killed, turned to dust. My body was trapped in a soul bag, returned back to another plane, rebirth through an ancient professional secret that we use that connects blue flowers to the soul energy of a person's
He moves his hand and scans you. Another clone body. Intriguing.
Multiple. It's a similar process to the clone, but a little professional flair added to it. Anyway, I come back, I get there's a political thing going on back home in the tower. There's a conflict amongst the 12 leaders. It's a big deal.
I've heard
Anyway,
the
I get
professionals.
rushed. Of course. Anyway, on the way back through chaos, blah, 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 I get pulled out of the oven a little early, unbaked, get sent back here to try to finish up some stuff. I'm a kid, then I'm a medium kid, then I'm an older kid, then I'm me. And everybody's, having a good time. We met Soth, we met another guy, Dr. Midnight. He's pretty cool. Then we got on a ship with a bunch of party people doing juggle stuff. They're nice. There's a bunch of conflict going on right now. It seems like there's some sort of secret meeting in which all these people who are trying to be the Dark Lord of Darkon to replace an old Dark Lord, those guys, all kind of vying for the position, killing each other, offing each other. We're supposed to pick which one we like the best, bathe them in the first blood or whatever. We suppose that means Strahd, though this is back home on our side. Over here, there's a whole different side of conflict. People are actually opposites to who they are. Sometimes they're the same as who they are. On the other side, you can't trust anybody. You don't know anything. And this is the second time we've been here. First time we killed ourselves, but we thought they were dead, but they weren't dead because they're like us and they don't die. So then they come back on again, we got one who's a vampire, one who's me, who's actually collecting other us's from other places, and now are going to do something bad for all the places, I think. Though it's difficult to tell. My daughter's not actually my daughter. Well, she is my daughter. She's actually the daughter of another me from a mirror. So I've sort of taken her in because I miss my daughter who died, and now she is my daughter, but doesn't like her other father who was also me. So that's complicated. That's a Maury Povich thing coming up. What else? Oh, I found her mom who didn't know she was her, and then I found her who didn't know she was her because of the memory curse
In Darkon.
in Darkon. Actually, she was on his boat. He
That's where
drove
I come
her.
in.
He drove
Okay.
her to the other place, in which case she forgot who she was.
Hmm.
Right? He was looking for our friend because he was trying not to be a lycanthrope anymore, and he's not anymore, which is very nice. He killed the other guy who made him.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was an adventure. Didn't quite go off exactly the way I'd expected, but
Did you eat the heart?
yeah, that's not as pleasant as you'd think it would be. You'd
Oh,
think that
completely not, but
no,
at least you proved it worked.
He shot a cannon through our friend, ripped him in
wait
half,
a
and
minute,
put him
proved
in
it
her
worked. Whoa,
backpack.
whoa, 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 time out. What do you mean I proved it worked? That's a proven thing. That was what you mean to tell me that wasn't a sure thing up until this point?
Hmm. Maybe in the realms it works that way, but sometimes I've seen certain natural born or not natural, yeah, actually inflicted lycanthropes over in other worlds. Um, it requires a heavy remove curse from a cleric to
Oh,
get the purge out of the system.
okay.
But I'm glad to see that um the Dread Realms works that way.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
But oh no,
Do I have any side effects maybe I should be worried about now? Because you got me concerned.
he moves the hand over you and you begin to glow.
Ooh, that's new.
No, no.
Okay.
Wait,
Wait. What do you mean, wait?
your cholesterol's high. But outside of that, you're fine.
How's my prostate, Doc?
He's like, I'll let you know when I get there.
Hmm.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
you seen
where
the movie
were we?
Paul?
Hmm?
You've seen the
Oh
movie
yeah,
Paul?
yeah.
Rednecks.
So where were we? Shit, we left off. Oh, he cut our friend in half with a cannonball because he's a terrible shot. He became captain of my sky ship. I know it's very cool. It used to be my lab, now it's a ship. Then her dad, who's a vampire, or was a vampire, is not a vampire. There's a second dad, and now we've just found out just recently about a third one from another mirror. Very strange. Also, I've been communicating with other versions of us through the mirrors. I hadn't really told you guys about that yet. I should probably
You've
catch
been
you guys
wait,
up
what?
on
You've
that.
been doing what now?
Ah, so then a whole thing happens where I'm trying to kind of understand how better to use the mirrors in order to counteract myself, who I feel like is having more unimpeded research. And now I hear about some sort of relic or artifact or something like that I'm assuming has something to do with being able to grab other versions of ourselves. So we're here to find our people, who luckily you found, who apparently raised you from death, I guess. So
Yeah.
I guess he's my student, so he owes me for using my ship and my equipment in my lab, and you owe him for bringing you back. So ipso facto, you kind of owe me. But whatever, we're not. I mean, who's counting?
By the transitive
By
property.
the transitive property of of studentry.
So no, I came to Barovia to confront Strahd.
Which Strahd? This one?
This one,
Oh,
Why this one in particular?
because this is the one of my world on this side of the mirror.
Oh,
I have come across your mirrors before. These mirrors you speak of.
they're kind of
I
located.
did not realize they were being utilized so quickly and effectively by others. I'm gonna have to warn Elementster if they're moving through the mirrors more often. He's gonna have to lock down his realm as well. But that'll take place later. I must deal with Strahd here before I leave. I came with a goal. I'm gonna deal with the goal. I've also come to the conclusion that he can't be defeated completely.
Yeah, that's what we're hearing.
yeah.
I also got cursed with a it drove me insane. Pushed off a mountain, waterfall. Really didn't go well for me.
Hmm.
And that's about last I remember till your student woke me up in a pool of blood.
Yeah, he'll do that to you.
So the only thing is I think we're missing your daughter. I believe she's here somewhere. I'm not sure where. Victor mentioned he had friends, but that makes the other one because Nicholas is over there.
She had a mission to go on, if I'm not mistaken, and she seems to have completed it and without a hitch. Seemed like she was trained pretty well.
I would assume so. Especially what I've gathered from the slight books I have found in his collection. Not really a lot of reading. I need to find more books. But alas,
How do you
we're
feel
gonna
about a
jump
job on an airship?
to we're gonna jump up to Adrie, who went up the stairs over to Victor's room. Or the room that Victor's in.
Okay. Um, gonna hurry up the stairs, just kick open the door.
Give me a strength check. I'm kidding. You get the door open, you see Victor lying there. He's pretty out of it at the moment still.
I'm gonna hurry over. I know that he's still unconscious, but Adrie hasn't seen him as Adrie in a long time, so she's gonna hug him.
You notice he's missing an arm at the moment too.
Yes. Yeah.
You also notice
So
a
he
holy
hugs back
symbol
with
around his neck.
disadvantage.
Sorry, you're both talking at the same time.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Go for it.
Is that he hugs back with disadvantage? Very good. Sorry.
You notice there's a holy symbol that he's wearing now around his neck.
Do I recognize the holy symbol?
It's hellish.
Can I roll a religion to identify?
Mm-hmm.
That is not very good. I got a 9. Adrie is actually not good at religion.
You can pick up it's definitely from the hells. You're not sure which level. It's not one of the main 9. But something, there's a tie to something. So it kind of gives you the same feeling as you did when you scried.
Okay.
As you hug him, you startle him awake.
Victor, you made a deal with the demon.
Ow. I still hurt. And I missed you too.
You've made terrible
He
life
hugs you with his
choices.
one armor. It was the devil. Ow.
This is a terrible life choice
You're
that
you.
you've made. Yeah, yeah,
God, you're you.
yes.
Oh, thank God. He just buries his head into your shoulder.
Well, it's
You're
good to
you.
see you. Yeah.
You're here.
Mhm.
You guys came through the mirror.
Yes.
Oh shit, you guys came through the mirror.
Yeah. How else did we get here?
I rigged the mirror to blow if someone went, well, not blow, but I rigged a trap on the other side. You didn't go through the trap?
What trap?
I had a glyph in there to have not. Kaeviir would have seen it if he came through. It wouldn't have blown you guys up.
Like came with
Kaeviir,
us?
yeah, he would have seen it if he would have come through the mirror before it blew.
Do I remember Kaeviir
Mm-mm.
doing anything? Okay,
That means someone else traveled through and disarmed the trap.
could be.
I'm not there. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we traveled through. Nothing happened. We'll
He's not here though.
we'll worry about that later.
He left. I
Who?
saw him leave. The other Kaeviir.
Where did you
He
see
used
him?
the key. He has a key. He can turn any doorway into a mirror. He doesn't need the mirrors anymore. I stole his box.
What's in it?
It's a magical device. He stole it from another world. He got it from some. It says something about Gond, like a temple of Gond or something. But it takes the powers of one magical item and can transfer them to another item.
Hmm.
He took a mirror and transferred it to a key. He can turn any mirror or any doorway into a walking mirror that he can pick the location.
That's very strong.
Yeah, I took his box. You guys still
Okay.
have both mirrors on the ship, right?
Yes.
One of them is one you can dial. Or you can pick. We can transit that into a key as well and follow them, or try to.
Okay. Well, you should
Uh,
rest. You should rest. Uh, and
Mordecai's don't. This has to be Mordecai's place.
yes. Yeah,
Oh,
he
tell
made
me
this
he's not
place.
mad.
He doesn't seem mad. He seems intense.
That's the nice way to put it. I think he's called me stupid 6 times.
I actually like when I saw him talking to you, I thought he kind of reminded me of Kaeviir a little bit.
That like kind of talk down to you because he's
Mhm.
smarter than you. Yeah.
Yeah, because he thinks he's smarter than you. Yeah.
He is smarter than you.
Yeah, yeah.
He's fucking way smarter than you. He
If it
actually
makes you
has an
feel better.
ability that lets him check out your intelligence, and he knows for a fact he is smarter than you. Just if we're mincing
Oh.
if we're mincing those types of garlics, I got the blade for you. Just saying.
Yeah, the deal with the devil was not my brightest day.
Yeah, they seem not very nice.
It brought me back to life.
Yeah, well, they're looking for you.
Oh yeah, because I dipped out of the realm. You can't find me here. He's probably shitting his pants all pissed off because I walked out with a soul.
Well, he's looking for you. It wasn't.
Oh yeah, because he's expecting me to get killed over there and take my soul then.
I tried to scry for you, and he intercepted it back at the other place.
That's why I brought back Mordecai. He knows devils. I don't know any other mage or anything I've heard of that has the kind of knowledge he does.
Hmm.
If anyone knows how to figure that contract or figure a way out, I always figured. I mean, worst case scenario. Shit.
What?
Nothing. No, no, no. Worst case scenario.
What?
That plan's not gonna work.
What? What is it?
If I trap my soul in a phylactery,
No,
he can't
no,
take it.
no, Victor, no. She's gonna get very serious because she has seen Lich Victor very recently. She's gonna be like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah. Oh,
Victor,
at least
I am forbidding you from putting your soul in a phylactery. Okay?
okay.
I'm forbidding you from doing that.
You know, one of you two has a contract with him, and the other one just has words, right?
He nods. He's like, hey, I was working on it. It was a side thing.
That's not going to end well. Don't do that.
What do you mean it's not gonna end well?
It's just not.
Okay. You're not as tall as I remember.
You've gotten taller.
Yeah, it's been 10 years. I think I'm actually taller now. Is Kaeviir mad?
He's always a little mad about something.
Did Nick make it back?
Nick's here. Captain
Okay, so
Rayne's here. Relena's on her way. She was on her horse.
you guys spoke to Relena?
No.
Okay. Does Nick know I did the blood summoning?
I don't know.
I didn't tell him.
Well, he's downstairs with everyone else right now, so he may know.
And he's gonna be mad.
Hmm.
Yeah, not every day you like sleep, yeah. So it's been a rough 10 years.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be there.
I'm alive, but it cost me an arm.
Well, maybe we can do something to regenerate it.
It might be kind of hard.
Why?
The devil has it.
It has your arm?
Hmm.
Okay, well.
I got the Shadow Dragon Scepter though.
It'd be like that sometimes. They'll just straight up jack your arm.
All right, well.
It
Well,
didn't start with the soul.
mhm.
It was Jobs. Help. He's actually trapped here too.
Who?
He can't get back. The devil. He can't get back to the Nine Hells.
Oh, okay.
So he's trapped here in the realms. So, oh yeah. Oh, he cracks his good arm.
Well, we'll get this figured out and we'll go back. My mom's on the ship.
I'm trying to remember if she was there before Victor left. I don't think she was.
Nope.
No. You found your mom?
Yeah, she was in
Andrew?
Darkon.
Now he's kind of sitting back looking at you like, the fuck?
She was under the memory curse, and then we fixed it, and now she's back.
Fuck.
Victor,
What?
language.
I missed you. He begins to get up. Scratches his head with his good arm.
His only arm.
He mages hands a shirt over and brings it over and puts it on. Oh,
Well, do you want to rest, or do you want to come downstairs and talk to everyone?
no, I'm gonna come downstairs and talk. Get up.
Okay.
I'm so little oozy, but it's gonna take me about a day to recover. So,
Adrie will put her hand on Victor's shoulder and cast like a cure wounds to, if there's like a cure wounds or like a lesser resto or something like that she can do to kind of help him recover a little quicker.
yeah. He seems to come more to life and more with the cure wounds. All right, downstairs we go.
All right.
Kaeviir is gonna be leaning over, like having a real serious discussion with Rayne and Mordenkainen.
Victor
Like
kind of
this.
pokes his head out the room to look down the stairs at everybody first.
It seems like from anyone who's observing, this conversation is like very serious. Kaeviir is making a bunch of hand gestures.
Huh. I'm surprised Rayne could breathe with the ego at the table between the two of them. Victor
Well,
begins to walk down the stairs.
that's a very roomy mansion.
He walks down the stairs.
Can I take over for a minute?
Mm-hmm.
As you get closer to the conversation, Kaeviir is going over a very like elaborate system. It's about the oil. The fat content is important. I mean, anything will work. Anything with a high fat content that makes contact with the pan is ideal. Personally, I prefer a thin layer of mayonnaise on the grill, and like more than kind of like mayonnaise. I always use butter. Like mayonnaise is better. Butter works. Butter's fine. It's a traditional way to do it, traditional move. But mayonnaise, bread, cheese, bread, mayonnaise on the other side. Same time, let the cheese melt, flip, just a couple seconds, really high temperatures, flip it back over again, then flip it one last time. This is going to give you the sear you want. Let it crisp up, get another sear, crisp up a second time. I'm telling you, it's going to be the best grilled cheese you've ever had.
I really feel like lard's being left out of this conversation. though.
Lard could work. Lard could work, but it is a thick and it is heavy and it has a flavor palette that maybe it depends on the cheese you're using, really. For being
Well,
completely honest.
But see,
Hmm.
that's why you start off with bacon. You render the bacon down, and you set that bacon aside, and then you
See, there you go. Now you're talking about particular choices that for you would work, but might not work for everyone. And we're talking about sandwiches that you can prepare for a large group of people in a short amount of time.
Hmm.
You know, we're talking about a boat full of people. Who knows who's going to stop by? You want to make sure that anyone can have it. Bacon isn't always an option.
Well, what about for those who are lactose intolerant, though?
Well, then we can do something else with something that has a melt to it. What do you think, Mordecai? What do you think? Something that has a melt to it, but maybe isn't necessarily dairy.
We can always just cast restoration on him afterwards.
That's an interesting point. Interesting point. You know what? He's a thinker. Why cut out the enjoyment in your life?
It's
Right?
those little lactate packets, but it's just a tiny little restoration pill inside.
I think what's really important is the texture. That's really what sells it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the fat's important, I think.
I just don't see why we just don't skip it and just get vegan cheese directly from Magic. Because if you procure the cheese from Magic and not from a cow, then doesn't that make it dairy free by definition? I mean,
if you explode the cow before anyone knows where you got the milk, it's the exact same thing.
Mordecai begins to cast a couple things, and different various cheeses begin to form on the table.
Okay, so what are you thinking? Texture wise, the bubble content on it, they're melting them anyways. The bubble's not going to matter. And it probably would help disperse the heat better.
Do we want to fade out and end the episode here?
I like the idea that something mundane can be spoken about with like the granularity. Like this is what I imagine like high level wizards do like when there's not like a serious problem. Like they sit around and they talk about the best way to make custard or something like that. They're just like, that's not going to work. These eggs, these rocks eggs are what you need. They're frothy, which helps the air deliver. Right? Thanks for listening to Freelance Heroism. We really appreciate you coming in and listening. We also really appreciate all the people who support our Patreon. By supporting the Patreon, you're going to get behind the scene uncut clips that you'll get to see sort of like maybe the tissue behind some of the edited, cleaned up content. And you'll get that whenever we have a big block of it to drop, as well as any updates or any information behind the scenes stuff that we think the Patreons would like to know. So if you'd like to support our Patreon and help us continue making the high quality, high octane podcast that you've come to expect, go ahead to patreon.com/freelance_heroism. Thank you. And as usual, the invoice is in the mail.
What the fuck? Go to bed, cat. I don't know if you guys heard that.
No.
I heard your reaction.
Yeah.
Oh. No, dude, he's sitting behind me going, meow, meow. I'm like, and he's all upset because Mo went to bed and he's out here and he's like, let's go to bed. And I'm like, fuck off. We all know he's going to slip back there and then yell at me because I'm moving him out of my spot.